First things first, when you come to Texas, you gotta get a Buc-ee's tumbler, man, okay? Have some respect for the state, okay? I don't agree with everything they got going on here, but one thing I will agree with is you better be packing a Buc-ee's tumbler if you're trying to kick it in this town. I always kick off every grill session with a knife sharpening sesh, okay? Got my knife sharpener, I got my Messermeister. Don't be drunk and an idiot like this. This is a lot of accidents can happen. I know, I watch the internet. I see you donkeys mess up all the time. Be careful, be precise, focus. I can't operate with a dull knife. Can't operate with people calling me either, man. I'm filming, I'll call you back. Today I'm making a tri-tip. I'm on my sweet ass brand new Nomad travel grill. I'm out here at the docks. Nice little fishing dock out here, as you can see. A little trip to Texas's favorite spot, HEB. Got me a nice fat tri-tip. I think the bang for your buck with steak is gonna be tri-tip right now. I know it's not really a Texas thing, but at this price point, 11, 12 bucks a pound for a prime tri-tip. You gotta trim it up a little bit, but for a prime tri-tip, 11, 12 bucks a pound, that's pretty affordable. You can feed a lot of people on it. This is at least 3 pounds, 4 pounds almost. You know the store's always gonna leave a little extra fat on to get that extra money. Tri-tip, you want some fat, but not that much. You know, it's a leaner cut, at least after it all comes off the grill. Not, you know, you're not looking at a brisket type feel here. You want some fat, but just enough. I'm sure there's gonna be some hardo in the comments. The fat, the fat. Shut your fat ass up, man. If you're so good at it, do your own videos, big dog, and then you could do your correct information. All right, HEB. I could have done with all that fat, but here we are. We'll get her shape her up a little more, get her seasoned, get her on that Nomad. I'm over here at one of my favorite places is the Texas Ski Ranch, New Braunfels, Texas, north side. It's awesome if you're a wakeboarder, that type of lifestyle. Kneeboarding, wakeboarding, whatever the board is called when you don't use boots, they're doing it here and it looks awesome. All right, I think we're good here. All right, coals are looking just about done. Ready to go, about halfway. Looks like saw them on fire about halfway up. Look at that sweet Nomad grate, dude. I'm gonna dump my dust in. Go set this somewhere safe. Be right back. All right, let's get her seasoned up. I already did a little pre-mix here, my specialty action. Don't worry about what's in here, but it's just a variation of some salts, some nice, fresh, delicious pepper, ground pepper. This cost me 42 bucks. You can feed at least 4 people on that, unless it's your mother. Then I'm gonna have to buy another one for her. But the other 4 of us can eat this one. And your mother can just probably smash this raw, just in the corner, just ripping her up there, just like a fucking Doberman, dude, in the 1400s. My first time cooking a tri-tip on the Nomad. So we're gonna try to get it as far away from the coals as we can. Remember, you can't cook meat like this without your weapon of choice. Your meat thermometer, you need that, bro. I don't care where you get it from, you better get it. You ain't guessing on this. If you are, good luck, but I doubt it. We're gonna let her go, vents open, shut the Nomad, we'll hit some golf balls, relax for a minute. All right, listen, we're cooking meat. It's in direct heat the first 30, 40 minutes. You can have a little downtime, you know what I mean? I like downtime, I'm a big downtime guy. What you wanna do is get a little cocktail. Just help ease the time. Thanks to my buddy Glenn over at San Antonio Volkswagen for a little Weller 12. Look at that, with every little splash, I can feel my problems going away. Every little sip, one problem leaves your life. Fuck yeah, bro. On the green in 2, kid. Listen, if grilling don't work out, there's always the PGA Tour. One more, because you guys know it ain't a fluke. Okay, it was a fluke. I went to a strip club the other day for the first time in a long time. I didn't know how technologically savvy strippers are now. Like, dude, I went to get a lap dance. Homegirl had her Venmo QR code tattooed right here, dude. I'm like, damn, I've tapped some ass before, but I've never tapped some ass to pay before. That was wild. My dumb ass forgot my tongs. Let's get her seared up. We just passed 100 degrees internal temp. Now I'm just gonna let it rock and just burn up on the outside. I don't even understand why everybody hates on the trans community so hard. Like, you can't even tell they're chicks. They're hot, bro. Like, any dude that's been on Bumble or any dating app, I bet you my good eye that they've matched with a trans person. You don't figure it out until you go back and look. Because I don't read bios. Like, I don't ever read a bio. I mean, we match with 1 out of 1,000. You think I'm gonna read 999 bios for fun? I don't read a bio till I match. And the good thing about the trans community is that they always tell you right away in their bio. It says trans in caps. And then I go, oh, got me, and I race up to hit unmatch, you know? You know, I'm just glad that they're up front and tell me up front. If they didn't tell me and I've had 9 vodka sodas and a few Shiner box, I'm gonna have a decision to make. Yeah, is this Waist Up Wednesday or not? You know what I mean? What are we doing here? No butt stuff. All right, we're getting close, pushing 130 here. Almost ready, 125 in the center. A few more minutes, we'll take her off, let her rest, and we're eating sandwiches. All right. Boom. Look at that. We're at about 130, probably 135 out here, 130 in the middle. Let it hang out for a second. Get our buns ready. A lot of you guys know about that. A lot of you guys like to keep your buns popping hot, ready to rock. Not me, I gotta get mine prepped. They aren't ready for action on a regular basis. This is gonna be a simple ass sandwich. I have some avocado salsa that I made. I have some red onion, and I got some of these sweet hot peppers. If you're an In-N-Out fan, you know all about them peppers. If you're a Whataburger person and you like one way that the burgers are flat like this, and then the way that the lettuce looks like someone picked it up off the ground and threw it on top of the burger, then you don't know about this stuff. I like Whataburger burgers, how flat they are. It looks like they make it, and then the guy, right before he hands it to you, puts it between his legs and smashes it like that, and then gives it back to you. Thanks, big dog. I bought some fresh Mexican bread from H-E-B. It's been about 10 minutes. We're in a hurry, we're hungry. Boom, look at that. More importantly, look at that crust, listen. Bing, bang, boom. That's what we're looking for right there, guys. That's why you need a meat thermometer. We don't guess around here, okay? I'm not gonna spend this much money on meat, invite a bunch of people to eat it, and then guess on some shit. Getting down the end, it's gonna be a little bit more well done, or you know, just more thinner pieces. That's for the pussies on your team. These end cuts. I can't say that, because that end cut is pretty delicious, so extra bark. We got a packed house of people to feed today, so we're just gonna go ahead and cut it all up. Look at that, man. Shit never gets old, bro. I think cooking's like surgery. It's like, I don't care what happened the last surgery, I need to make sure this one's off the hook too. That's the right fucking analogy, but I mean, you don't want to be a surgeon and be like, ooh, the last one came out better, you know? Look at that juice. I lay it out according to where I cut it. The ends I'm putting on the end, the pieces in the middle are more from the middle. That way nobody has to guess. Remember, people are a lot stupider than you think they are, okay? So however dumb you think someone is, assume they're even dumber. I like that one. Oh, jeez. All right, let's make a sandwich. Here we go. A little bit of avocado salsa. Give yourself a little bit of these onions. Tri-tip on. Maybe a little cilantro. Look at that sweet ass. Nice ass. Summertime tri-tip sandwich right there, man.
Good. Really good.
And that's it. Tri-tip sandwich, tri-tip tacos, little watermelon. Nice little summer day. Thanks to Nomad for the sweet grill. Thanks to Texas Ski Ranch for letting us be out here. And thanks to me for having a fucking skill set that's absolutely balls to the wall, dude. Tri-tip sandwiches, avocado salsa, a little bit of red onion, some cilantro, a little fresh Mexican bread. That's a wrap.